I recall my youth with fondness. It was very carefree, very innocent. The task was obvious. I was to develop our international relations. That's how we did, beginning in Australia, New Zealand, and Indonesia. I was one of the only and one of the very, very few surviving founding members. Well, I left 3 days before the actual invasion. I were to go to New York to lobby the international community, the United Nations, hoping to prevent an invasion. Every single day, I would go to the United Nations, trying to talk to diplomats. Some people, they see me down the corridor, they move away because there he's coming. He's going to hassle me again about this little country, his Timor. I studied as I could. When I came to New York was to lobby the United Nations, the US Congress, not to take 4 years off or 5 years off. In terms of having a significance, impact on resolving the conflict of Timor-Leste, yes, definitely the Nobel Peace Prize play a central role. Thousands and thousands of people were there welcoming me in triumph. It shows the humility of the people, that even though they had just come out of a nightmare of total destruction, they still had enthusiasm. I didn't realize I had so much sympathy, popularity in the country. That's the end of the nightmare. My message to the people was, this is a time of healing. This is a time of forgiving and reconciliation. People put a lot of trust in me, that I'm their last hope. God, I'm their last hope, And what if I fail? The very few people probably anticipated that the same José Ramos-Horta, who was well known internationally and domestically well known, but as a diplomat, would be a leader in crisis. And because of that, the church, political leaders, they all thought I should run for president. It was a normal morning, like all mornings in my routine. I go for a walk, for exercise. On the way back, I heard shots. The fire was coming from my house. Close to the gate, I was shot twice in the back. I was in coma for 10 days. When word spread around that I had been shot, violence completely stopped.
Presidente!
We use sports to promote peace, but that is too simplistic. That's why my approach, Daily Seat of Peace, is much more complex than that. Sport, culture are part of the process. Fight against poverty, build homes for poor people, to finance, to support small projects, to slowly, more steadily create a more lasting climate culture of peace in a country. My vision, my dream as a human being, as leader, is that the country remains forever a peaceful country with total tranquility, safety, security for all, and there is abundance of food for every child, every man, woman of this country.